Less than P class equals data end equals 281, data start equals 75 greater than. If you've been tracking Nvidia lately, you've probably noticed the dip, and it's got a lot of investors asking the same question. Less than M data end equals 260, data start equals 204 greater than. Is this the right time to buy the dip on Nvidia stock? Let's talk about it. Less than P class equals data end equals 649, data start equals 283, greater than Nvidia, one of the most talked about tech stocks of the past decade, had an epic run in 2024, gaining a jaw-dropping 168% in the first 10 months. But since November, things have turned sour. By early April 2025, the stock had fallen nearly 30% from its highs. The drop, driven by a mix of economic uncertainty, trade tensions, and rising competition in the AI space. Less than P class equals data end equals 1145. Data start equals 651 greater than. One major reason for the decline is market fear. Investors got jittery about persistently high interest rates, which often hit growth stocks like Nvidia the hardest. Add to that the emergence of cheaper AI alternatives, like the buzzworthy AI chatbot from DeepSeek, which reportedly runs on low computing power, and you've got a recipe for a pullback in confidence. That raised a big concern. If companies can build impressive AI tools without Nvidia's expensive hardware, what happens to demand? Less than P class equals data end equals 1574, data start equals 1147, greater than. There's also geopolitics. The Trump administration's hints at tighter export restrictions and the recent noise about reciprocal tariffs with China have added more uncertainty. Even though Nvidia's CEO, Jensen Huang, says he doesn't expect a major impact from tariffs, markets don't like uncertainty, and neither do investors. The possibility of further restrictions, especially on semiconductor exports, has made people nervous. Less than P class equals data end equals 1993. Data start equals 1576. Greater than. So why are some still bullish on Nvidia? Simple. The company's core growth story remains intact, even if temporarily shaken. AI is still a massive frontier, and Nvidia is leading the charge. And it's not just AI data centers. The company is pushing hard in robotics, cloud gaming, and autonomous driving. Huang recently pegged the robotics and automation opportunity at an eye-popping $50 trillion. That's not a typo. Less than EAP class equals data end equals 2427. Data start equals 1995 greater than. Their GeForce Now cloud gaming platform keeps expanding, essentially turning any computer into a high-performance gaming machine. At CES 2025, they announced broader device support, making their tech more accessible than ever. In autonomous driving, Nvidia has secured major partnerships with Toyota, GM, Aurora, and more, and expects $5 billion in revenue from its automotive segment in 2026, nearly triple what it earned this year. Less than P class equals data end equals 2801, data start equals 2429 greater than. Of course, there are still challenges. In-house chip development by tech giants like Alphabet, Meta, and OpenAI means Nvidia won't be the only player in town forever. And yes, export bans and cheaper alternatives might bite into margins. But let's not forget, Nvidia has weathered storms before. This company isn't just building chips, it's shaping the future of computing. Less than P class equals data end equals 3158, data start equals 2803 greater than. Bottom line, Nvidia stock might not be for the faint of heart, but if you believe in its long-term vision and have the patience to ride out the volatility, this dip could very well be a golden entry point. For long-term investors looking to either start or add to a position, now might be a compelling moment to do so, while everyone else is still spooked. Stay subscribed for more videos.